the more that you can start to check off, like, I did it, like the more momentum you're gonna build, the more confidence you're gonna have, and then you can start to add on a 4th day. And then you can add on a 5th day if you want. You don't need to work out 6-7 days a week. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Melissa and this is Jessica. And in this video, we're gonna talk about what do you do now that you have a gym membership?
Yes.
What do you do with this gym membership?
Yes.
Before we get into the actual video, make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell so you're notified when we drop a new video. Over to you.
Okay, cool. So you just got a gym membership, marketing
This
hit
is
you.
Jessica's like signature thing. Also, I want to say, if you've been watching us for any amount of time, you will notice that Jessica, move your hands. I operate in my zone. Jess comes over here and she will like use her hands in my space, and I just don't understand it. And sometimes I feel like a really small like dog that's just like timid, and I'm just like, let me just move out of your way so you just have the floor to like move.
Because sometimes I need to like make my points of like,
Can you
versus
imagine if
that.
I was talking and I went like this in front of you?
I
You would.
It would
Okay.
not go well.
That's all I wanted to say, is I hope that someone has noticed that before and like sticks up for me a little bit.
I also hope you notice that I blink like an insane amount, and I'm really trying to work on it, and I don't know why. I think my contacts are just dry all the time, so I'm very
You've blinked like
blinky.
that since you were a child.
Okay. Well, I've also...
Okay, so you got a gym membership. What do we do now? So I think very first thing is, it can be really intimidating to get a gym membership and go to a new gym. To be honest with you, like whenever like I move and I'm going to a new gym, I get a little bit jittery just because I hate being unfamiliar with something. Like, I'm the kind of person, I like to like know everything. I like to be very prepared. And so when I'm in a new environment, it is scary. And so we're not taking that away from you. Like it 100% is a little bit intimidating to walk into a new gym. You feel like everyone else is in there and kind of knows exactly what they're doing. If you're kind of going in thinking like, oh my God, everyone here is really seasoned and they're just gonna be watching me and looking at me and being like, look at her, she has no idea what she's doing. Like, it's just not true. Everyone, I promise you, like everyone is so focused on themselves, and everyone else in the gym is thinking the same thing you're thinking of. Everyone's looking at me, and it's the furthest thing from the truth. So I think just kind of understanding that of like, everyone's going in, everyone at some point has been a little bit timid. Like, not everyone is really mean. Like, people will help you in the gym. If you don't know something, like just ask someone. Like, it's okay to kind of like make friends, especially in a gym setting. It's a really good thing to like have people that you kind of know there. I think the second thing is, if you are like brand new to a gym, like let's say you like primarily work out from home or you haven't been into a gym for years, I think the best thing that you can do is like do your research on gym equipment. Like, understand the machines that are there, you know, understand like what the machines target, like what muscle groups they target, so that you have a good understanding and like almost a little bit of an education walking into the gym, so that when you go in and you like, oh my God, like I saw that machine on YouTube, I know what that one does. Like, it kind of builds your confidence slowly, and then you're like, yep, I'm on this machine and I know exactly what I'm working.
Yeah, I think that's a really good piece of advice. And sometimes, right, like if you are someone that's brand new and you've never even stepped foot in a gym before, it might even be hard to like know where to even start to like research machines, like, you know, what machines to use to like work my arms versus my legs, and that might feel really overwhelming. So one thing that I always suggest, if you are someone like brand new, go to the gym and set up like a single personal training session, right? Or have someone from the gym kind of walk you around and show you the different machines, how they work, and what muscles they use. I find like for clients who have a lot of anxiety around, I don't know what anything does, that's usually one of the first things that like can kind of break the ice. Yep. That is really important because it's gonna allow you to have that like lay of the land. And the more that you understand like what equipment does what, the more that you're going to feel comfortable actually being there. And that's what's going to be the difference of like helping you to feel comfortable moving into strength training, right? Because I feel like so many people, especially women, right, when you walk into a gym, you make that beeline for the cardio section because you have no idea like how to use anything there. You don't know what to do. You don't want to look silly. You're already probably feeling a little bit uncomfortable. And so that's just kind of like the safe space for you. But at the end of the day, like jumping from one cardio machine to the next, it's not going to do anything to really change change your body composition. So strength training is really where it's at, and the more that you have a better understanding of how to strength train, the more comfortable you're gonna feel actually like doing it.
Yeah, and I think to like piggyback off of that, of like having understanding of like what the machines do, what muscles they target, like what you're actually working out. If you can find a very simple beginner strength training program to follow, then at least you're walking into the gym and you kind of have a list of, okay, I gotta do this, check that off, do this, check that off, and you're walking in with a game plan. Because if you're walking in, you're just kind of like, I don't know what to do. You just kind of like float around and like you do this and you do that and you're like, I don't know if I'm doing it right. I don't know if I just like, you know, wasted my time. Like, and then the more that you start to feel like, I don't know what I'm doing, the more likely you are to just be like, this is pointless. I shouldn't go. I feel stupid.
Yeah.
So if you do have a plan to go in with, then at least you know, like, this is what I'm doing. I know exactly where to go. And with that plan, then ahead of time, you can search those exact movements and have a good idea of, I have to walk into the gym, I have to do this, this, and this, and I know exactly how to do it.
Yeah, and it kind of like it's twofold, right? Because a lot of times if you don't know what you're doing and you are just kind of like jumping from, I think this is a good machine and that's a good machine and that's a good machine, but you're not actually having a plan for how many sets are you doing and how many reps am I going to do and around what, like how much weight should I be using? If you're not doing it in a structured way, a lot of times, being honest, you are wasting your time.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
that
say,
sucks,
yeah.
right?
There's a difference in like working out and then working out with intent.
Right.
If you're like half-assing it and you're on your phone, you're wasting your time. If you're going there and like you're actually like, you have that mind-muscle connection, like you understand what you're training, you're working hard, like you have a plan in place, then you're not wasting time. Like then you're there actually getting shit done.
And that's also like, you know, for so many people are like, I don't have time to go to the gym. Well, you don't probably have time to go to the gym because it's taking you 50 minutes to like, you know, jump from one machine to the next, thinking
You're trying
like
to do every machine in the
being
circuit.
productive.
Yeah.
When really, if you have a solid plan in place, you can get in and get out like in 30 minutes, and that's it.
That's what she said.
Right? I know, but that's what we all want. We want, not all of us, want to be quick and easy and effective and efficient. Yeah, but we do want, when it comes to the gym, we want it to be quick and easy and effective and efficient. Not that it should be easy, but easy to follow,
Yes.
right?
I think that the final thing is going to be actually having a realistic workout schedule. I understand that it's January and you have a shit ton of motivation. I promise you it's not gonna last, unfortunately. So if you are going to the gym, you got a membership and you're like, yep, because I'm paying this money, I'm going 6-7 days a week. Like I'm not gonna miss a day. You are going to miss a day. And so you are setting yourself up for failure from the start by saying that you're setting unrealistic expectations. If you're brand new to the gym, here's what you need to do. I would recommend like starting with 2 to 3 days a week max. Like 2 days, fine. 3 days, like okay.
Yeah.
But the more that you can start to check off, like I did it, I did it, I did it. Like the more momentum you're gonna build, the more confidence you're gonna have. And then you can start to add on a 4th day. And then you can add on a 5th day if you want. You don't need to work out 6-7 days a week.
The way I look at it, and sometimes I say to clients, you need to prove to yourself first that you can even commit to 2 days a week, because I know that you can commit to 6 days a week for the next 2 weeks, right? You may be able to sustain that. But after that, I can promise you, you're not going to be able to sustain it for the rest of your life. And so if you can prove to me that like, you know, you can commit to 2 days every single day for the next, you know, month, then we know, okay, your 3rd day is gonna be a bonus day, but at least you know that you're showing up for yourself those 2 days a week. And once you get really good at showing up for yourself those 2 days, add in the 3rd day, and then you've proven to yourself, okay, I can show up for myself 3 days a week. But it's important to take those baby steps and actually like reinforce to yourself that you are able to show up and keep those commitments to yourself before just like throwing it all at the wall. My last thing, and I think this is really important, and I know it's kind of like a side note as we're talking about like your perfect fitness plan and you know what to do like when you've got a gym membership and all of those types of things. I think that gym intimidation is a real thing. I think we've touched on a lot of things of, you know, being aware of your surroundings, being familiar and comfortable in the place and things like that. That's really important, but I also think it's really important for you to feel comfortable and confident about yourself. For so many of us, we're going to gyms around a time when it's busy and there are, you know, there might be other women in there who are in really like skimpy clothes and they look really good and you're kind of there like, you know, in your sweatpants or your oversized shirt or things like that, and you're feeling just frumpy in general. That can do like a lot to weigh on your confidence level before you even start doing anything, right? Or there are guys that have like their big jacked arms and things like that, and you're worried that everyone's just looking at you. but your confidence is low because of like maybe how you're dressed and everything's oversized when everyone else looks like nice or like they're dressing up for the gym. So that's always like a thing that I tell our clients too is, girl, go get yourself like a couple of workout outfits that make you feel powerful and that make you feel strong and that you feel confident in. That way you can walk in the door feeling a little bit more upbeat, feeling a little bit more confident than you would if you're like, you know, rolling in your 10-year-old sneakers and, you know, your husband's oversized shirt and your ratty sweatpants. Do that for yourself and you're gonna feel a confidence boost just immediately.
Yeah, that's fantastic advice. I know that when I like actually get dressed for the gym, like you just have such a better workout. Not that like you need to look, you know, like you're going to a ball or whatever, but it boosts your confidence, and like the more confidence you have while you're working out, the stronger you're gonna push yourself and you're just gonna feel really good.
Hi, present day Melissa here. I really hope you enjoyed that video. I just wanted to pop on really quickly to say, if you are someone who is not ready to step foot into a gym, you're just kind of getting your feet wet, we do have an answer for that. I want you to check out our new Legacy program. It's in the description below. Inside Legacy, we have a bunch of workout educational videos, workout tutorials that teach you proper form, and we also have follow along workouts ranging from 10 minutes to 45 minutes in there. That way you can really learn how to strength train the right way, get your feet wet, build up confidence before you actually step foot in the gym. We also have a do it anywhere workout plan inside Legacy, so you can do that program at home, you can do it on the go while you're traveling, and you can also do it in the gym. So it's really, really helpful. If you have any questions, just comment below and we're happy to help.